Welcome back to the channel, my fellow pirate warriors. Today's video is going to be talking about how to get coins to unlock specific super attacks and stuff like that for, mostly new players, because I figured maybe a lot of new players are hopping into the game now because of all the cool new DLC. Like I said, this won't really apply to veteran players because obviously if you're a veteran player, you already probably got all this stuff grinded out. And my motto is if I can at least help one person with this video, then I feel like I succeeded, so I find it necessary to do, because we are getting an influx of new people that are playing this game or are retouching the game after having been on hiatus for 3 years. So the first one that I kind of want to touch on, or just the idea of getting coins in general and how to get them, crew levels and all that stuff. So I will be breaking all that down, and I will be doing a demonstration on a stage and how to level up members that that are NPCs and stuff, because I know people are probably thinking, how do I level up Bluno? How do I level up Peril Sparrow? Big Mom and stuff like that. Obviously, Big Mom's not an NPC, but there's a specific stage that you can do, Jack included, where you can do this and also level up Big Mom's character without having to use her. But I did see a couple comments, mainly that I'll get off right up top, just because I see these two a couple times, is how did you unlock the Divine Swiftness technique? Obviously, you need Luffy's gold coin, which we'll get into, but you also need Ace's mark, his Jolly Roger, his coin as well, because then you get the mirror splitter that you can level up, and then you get Luffy's gold coin. And we're gonna go into crew levels and stuff like that now. So as you see here, we're looking at crew levels with all these characters and NPCs included, DLC characters and all that stuff. So what crew levels are important, because you get to these basically these portraits of the main character, or the character that you're using as coins, right? So we get Luffy's coin, Zoro's coin, Nami, so on and so forth, right? So you need to level up these coins or these crew levels to level 5 to be able to get these gold coins per character, right? So Ace has one, obviously Whitebeard. I will give a disclaimer, DLC characters do not matter to this. They only get the bonus, I don't know what to call this, silver, pointy coin, whatever it's called. But you only get these bonuses because these are DLC characters that were not prevalent in the game, at least for the most part. So they don't have really an NPC that you can level up. Those are reserved for down here. So the NPCs are characters that you also have to raise their crew level with, which I know sounds weird because you don't play as them, right? It is a little bit funky, but I'll break that down in the demonstration how to get to it. But even them, you obviously see Mr. 2 here, Mr. 3, Kaku, Jozu, Vista. I don't have, a couple of them right down here, like Burgess, Jabra. Obviously the only main character that I haven't gotten to level 5 that is a playable character is Akainu. Now, I know it's funny, a lot of people say Akainu is really strong. I just, personally, I'm not a fan of his character, he's a bastard is all I'm saying, right? But I like his, I assume he's really broken, though, so I'm gonna get to him, don't worry. So what happens if you don't got these coins is that it'll restrict what you can level up or acquire in the maps, right? So for example, we don't have Bluno, we don't have Jabra, so I'm assuming Lucci's map won't look the same. So let's look at it now. All right, so we're looking at Lucci's map, and let's see, he needs obviously that CP9, that World Government Medal. But here, right, so we can't level up this attack to get pistol spots, right, which is, I think, is Marara. So, we can't get this leveled up, so we can't acquire it, which means we can't get to this one, which even then, if we got to this one, we don't have Bluno leveled up, right? So we need to level up Bluno and Jabra's crew level to be able to get these coins for Lucci, so we can unlock his full potential. That also applies to Kaku, but obviously I have Kaku already, so, I already have his medal, so that doesn't apply for him here. But that basically applies for a Smoothie as well, a character that's a DLC character, but that's really good. So if we look at Smoothie, before I already grinded it up, but for Smoothie, I did not this island right here was a question mark for me, basically telling you either you basically don't have the rewards and that you can't access the special attack yet. So what I did was I was thinking, okay, logically Smoothie's part of Big Mom's family, so I went to a specific stage and I was able to team up with Big Mom and Peril Sparrow, and I leveled up Big Mom's crew level to level 5. Obviously, you could just use Big Mom to get it to level 5, but I figured I'd knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll get into that in a sec. But, so what that did was I got Big Mom's coin, and look, now I have the Juicy Sparkle special move that I can now upgrade and use for Smoothie. So again, this applies to every single character. I think I have most of the coins, even though I do still have a lot missing. But this applies to every single character. So if you're looking for like I mentioned before, if you're looking for Yamato's Divine Serpent, you're gonna want it to get aces like, you know, Jolly Roger mark, and then you're gonna need Luffy's coin, which if you played the main story or treasure log or whatever, and you use Luffy a ton, then you should have his gold coin by the, like, I don't know, not even by the end of the game. You should have it maybe even sooner than that, right? You're also going to need Momonosuke's medal, which I believe you get from the dramatic log, which is the main story, or for beating, you know, certain missions in the Wano part, which we'll get into also like specific details where they tell you to get them in the gallery. But then you also go here for this one as well, where you get Kaido's club. So you need that as well to upgrade the Narikabura arrow. So you get that from the dramatic log as well. And then you get Luffy's Jolly Roger, and then the club again. So, you know, again, these coins apply for every single character, and you need, you know, specific coins to get each super attack. So if you go into the gallery and you go to coin guide, it tells you right here. So you scroll over to the gold section. They tell you the specific details to unlock each coin in here. So even if you don't need like my video or anything, like in here, it tells you even the locked ones, right? So, you know, I think Sanji Groom, which would unlock his costume for this, you get the biggest incident ever in the treasure log. I think you also, this is how you unlock certain costumes for certain characters. You just beat the treasure log, and then you get the coin and the costume, right? So here we have Kaido. We also have Kaido form change, which these you get from raising his level to 5, and then this one from beating the final stage in the main story. Then we need Jack's crew level to get to 5, and then we get this. This is obviously the, you know, his elephant form and all that stuff, because this is the normal Jack look. You know, so if we go down, again, you get the Burgess one by raising his crew level. So if you don't need the guide, or if you get confused at some point, you're like, man, where do I need to get a coin from? Or like, where do I get this one from? Just jump in here and you can find all the info that you need, right? So I can believe this is Jabra, this is Bluno, Pacifista, Sentomaru. And then if you go all the way down here, like we got Luffy's Jolly Roger, which obviously the 5th Emperor of the Sea, you get this from treasure logs. And I will tell you this, I want to say like a good 70% or 65% of these Jolly Rogers you get, or these coins you get from the treasure log. And all you have to do in the treasure log is just beat all the missions for the most part. We'll obviously go into a little bit more detail in a second here. But obviously the ones for like Kaido, the Destroyer of Death, Bagua are down here, right? So you need to do, again, the treasure log. You get the Territorial Waters of the Emperors. You get this coin. You also need, I believe, this coin as well. So you get Collaborators of Destruction. You know, there's another one for Kaido, I'm assuming. So looking for a place to die. Then we have the club here, Onigashima. So this is another main like story stage. And yeah, this is where you get the Momo medal. You get it from the dramatic log, Save Luffy the Great Melee on the land of Wano. If you're enjoying the video so far and you found this video helpful so far, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 5K. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would help me out, and it would cost you nothing. Enjoy the rest of the video. So for the most part, if you're trying to get coins, you're either going to get most of them from dramatic log, treasure log, and crew levels. That's where you're going to get all the coins and, you know, stuff for you to unlock all the ultimate attacks for every single character. So now comes the interesting part. So now we're looking for, specifically, let's go for Jack's medals, right? So the way I do it, if I want to look for a specific crew member, ignore the A's, okay? I haven't touched these since, you know, since I beat them originally, like 3 years ago, so ignore that. But if you're looking for specifically for a specific NPC to level up for your crew level, what I do is, on the right-hand side, you see who your ally is. So you would want to look for, like, let's say if you're looking for CP9, I believe there is, or like, you know, Jabra. Here works 6 powers users. So that means Kaku, Jabra, and Bluno are probably going to be on your team as allies. And what you do is you just click here, you do the mission, and then you complete it. What I also do is I add on the Brothers Sake Cups to increase crew level, like, points that you get at the end of the mission to make it a lot quicker, which we'll demonstrate, obviously. But so, like, what I do is just look for specifically who you're trying to upgrade, what type of NPC you're looking for. So obviously, if you're looking for Hancock and you don't want to play as her, here's there. If you're looking for Whitebeard, obviously Whitebeard is one of the best in the game. You know, the 4 Emperors, I think here you get Shanks and Whitebeard and a bunch of the other characters. Chopper, Carrot, you know, stuff like that. Revolutionary Army here, Garb, Kobe. You know, this is a good one too if you're looking for, I think, Garb's crew level and stuff like that too. So the ones we're going to do right here for demonstration is looking for a place to die, because we're trying to get the Jack medal. For expediting the process, I'm just going to rock my boy Katakuri. Obviously, you see the soul map buffs. I'm not done yet. It is a grind because I'm doing, you know, obviously schoolwork, and Obviously trying to, give you guys videos a day to also kind of, supplement that. So obviously what I have equipped is, Shatter, Indomitable Spirit, Cat Burglar for money, just to get extra money because I'm not the most rich. But then this is the main one. Increases the number of crew points acquired after battle. At higher skill levels, the number of crew points acquired is greater. And you get this from leveling up Sabo's growth map. I just want to cover all bases here so everyone can, watch it and, get everything. So in Sabo's map, you get it. And so you go to Sabo's map 1, and then here it is right here, Brother Sake Cup. So if you're looking for this specific skill, I would go right here, get it. You don't need that many resources to get it, and then you're done, and then you can equip it to any character, right? So I double checked just now, and it looks like there isn't another. I have to believe that every single character's skill from each of them, but I don't think there's any other skill that'll upgrade your crew level, because I mean obviously Brother Sake Cup levels it up pretty quick. But let's get into it. Obviously this is my special moves. I mean, Katakuri's gonna steamroll this, like there's no question about it. Oh, and here's another tip. If while you're doing these missions, people pop up, right? And I don't think this is the case for this section, but if people pop up, yeah, see where it says defeat either one of the people. If you're specifically relying on, or like you want to level up a specific character, then I would suggest like beating one. Like for example, if it was Pacifista and Lucci, I would beat Lucci because I still need Pacifista to be level 5. Because the people that you have on your side, they get, obviously they're part of your crew, so you get the, you level them up. So what I would do is, if there's a character that you haven't leveled up yet that pops up on the map, and you can recruit them to your crew, then I would suggest, recruiting them and then, continuing the mission. If the stage is a bit difficult for you, I would, suggest equipping maybe Indomitable Spirit. I don't have it equipped because I think I have other stuff equipped just to, like, grind certain things like money and berries and all that stuff. So I don't really care about having it equipped, especially because, Katakuri is one of them dudes that doesn't really need it. I do have it equipped, never mind. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I would suggest if the stage is a bit hard for you, I would equip that, because what that does is that while you're in your full force burst or form change or whatever, you actually level, you're able to like constantly heal. Alright, so we should be wrapping this up right now. Akainu popped up, we're about to defeat him. And if he wants to die, please. Hello? Oh my god, his Logia form is... Alright, there we go. His Logia form was defending him. So we beat that. Takes like, maybe like... I can't get the exact time. We'll see it at the end. Probably like 5 or 6 minutes. For this stage anyway. Obviously for other specific stages where you want to. Like, you ally yourself with certain like members and the stage might be longer. But let's see how long this one took. Obviously, I'll cut it up so that way you don't all have to see the whole thing. Yeah, about 6 minutes. And then you see here, right? So obviously we have Jack and the people that we recruited to our team, like Saba and Bartolomeo. And Brother Sake Cups really did help. We got him from level 1 to level 2. So obviously, if I want to grind this out, I would get, I'll do the stage, 3 or 4 more times to get Jack's crew level. And then, I would be able to finally finish out Kaido's actual growth map and stuff like that. And anyone else that might need Jack's, growth coins. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As you see here, that's pretty much it when it comes to coins. I mean, you just have to look at which one you want specifically. You can go to the gloss gallery, and then it says there what, like, if you go over the specific coin, it tells you where you can get it. And for crew level, I would suggest going through each one of the treasure logs and seeing who your ally is. If you need, for example, Jack, make sure your ally is the Animal Kingdom Pirates. Or if there's a way for you to recruit him in any one of the missions that you're doing for grinding something else, then I would suggest recruiting him. And in general, for the treasure log, and if you don't find the specific stage in the treasure log, and this is going to be my last, like, just, make sure I cover all bases. If you don't find, for example, maybe some stages don't appear for you, right? The thing is, these treasure log stages, they're kind of leveled in tiers. So you'll see some stages that have this little key right here. So basically what that key is, I believe, is when you complete the stage, it'll unlock more stages for you to do. So don't worry if you're like looking for, oh, I can't find this like stage in the treasure log. Where is it? Where is it? Make sure you have completed the key stage or multiple key stages that I believe, yeah, see there's another one here. I think sometimes you have to do maybe both for them to unlock like the next tier, maybe the final stage is another one. So make sure you do all treasure log things, the ones with the keys specifically. So if you can't find the stage, good chances are that you didn't do all the key stages, and you might need to do them, and then you unlock the next, you know, set of stages that might have what you're looking for. So all that being said, hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found it helpful, because I know there's a lot of people coming to the game, and maybe even people that just forgot how things worked. But in general, hopefully we got, you know, all the points across. So make sure you level up NPC crew levels. Don't worry about the DLC characters at all. So NPC crew levels, your own crew levels, dramatic log, which is the main story that might have something specifically. There's a lot of coins in there for Luffy, and then you also need, you know, certain items for even Yamato, where you get Kaido's club from the main story. And then in the treasure log, a lot of the stuff, like all these stages, you don't see them here in rewards, but all of these stages had a gold coin as a reward that I already got for beating the stage. And you also, I believe, unlock costumes as well from doing that for specific coins, like getting the Lucy coin, right? So all that being said, hope you found this helpful. Make sure you leave a comment down below if it did help you out, and let me know if you already knew this. Obviously, I feel like a lot of you might have already known, but hopefully you enjoy the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. We're so close to 5K. We're like almost only 200 away. We're almost close to 4,800. So if you do that, I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.